Malarkey.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Music
what happened
Malarkey.
to accents? That died a quick
sorry.
death, didn't it? Right, come on.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Music Malarkey, episode 16 with Giles Cook. Hello, mate.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm really good.
Good. I'm so glad that you're good. I'm going to ask my
I'm
colleague
good
over
too.
here
Yeah,
how
I'm great,
he
thanks.
is.
Yeah, let's make sure.
But I don't really care.
Have you been?
Realistically, how you are.
You've had a nice Easter. We've recorded since Easter, right?
Yeah, Talaman.
Yeah. It yeah.
We've recorded since Easter.
It's
Easter
just
was.
you've got an egg there. It feels a bit.
Yeah. Easter's been all right. How's your Easter been?
Yeah, it was alright. I don't really do much for Easter in my family, to be honest.
No, neither. Only because I have a younger sister.
Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, like when I was younger, I used to get some Easter eggs, but I've never really done anything for Easter. It was quite boring, to be honest. But no, it was good. It was good. We are back here in the famous studio.
And you
that
can
we
see
recorded.
it now.
Yeah,
We haven't been here since we've done videos.
Yeah,
And you can see our guests.
yeah.
But enough of that. How was your Easter, Giles?
It was alright. I didn't get up to much. Went out a few times, bit of clubbing and that. But other than that,
Where's your chosen club location if you have one?
I've only really been around my hometown, which is Worthing, and it's not amazing, but it gets the job done.
Jungle's quite good, no?
Yeah, we always end up there.
Right.
We prefer to go. We want to go look around more, but there ain't much, so we just always end up there.
Yeah,
so but it's fun.
I've never been.
It gets fun when you're in there, but before you go in there, you're like, I don't want to be here. Why would I go again? Could go somewhere else, please.
Yeah.
Or go Brighton if we can, but it's rare. But
Fair enough.
yeah, it's fun though.
I think we take living in Brighton for advantage, don't we?
For granted.
Yeah,
For granted.
I wish I lived there.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Brighton's lovely. But Worthing's got his charm.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, you're near this amazing studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that is
Nearby Northbrook.
some good facilities. Yeah.
But yeah. Giles, tell the people what you do currently.
Okay. I'm in college at the moment, doing music production with Sonny. Funny enough, but on the side, I do a bit of photography, videography. I make music videos, do behind the scenes, do some portrait shoots, all types of stuff really, and I just like making connections with the industry and stuff, and just having fun. That's the most important thing for me.
Lovely.
But, yeah,
This is the man that took the first Music Malarkey photo
In this room.
in this room.
This very.
I didn't know that photography was on the side. I thought I thought music was on the side. I mean, obviously you're studying music, but
Yeah, like I want to make it into a career of my photography the most. I'm doing music just because I started here college like 3 years ago,
yeah.
and music was the thing I wanted to do, and then I slowly developed my love for photography, and I've sort of carried on with music because I thought I might as well stay here. You know, I enjoy it as well, and I can get the grade, and then it's not just for nothing then.
Well, also you meet the people.
Exactly. I've met all the people that have gotten me in to these shoots and things from here.
Yeah.
And it's been such a good place to find people in the same mindset and stuff, and it's amazing. But I love making music anyway, just as a fun hobby.
Yeah.
And I'm just sort of seeing what happens at the moment. I'm just just having fun, and then eventually I'll be able to maybe work my way into a career.
No, that's the way to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think just as long as you know enough people and.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of knowing people, you know a few people, don't you now?
A few people?
You know quite a few people. You've been on a few endeavours.
Yeah, I've had
within your career so far.
It's been fun. Just like but I've done a lot of shoots with Ardee and stuff.
There it is. Just to clarify, we're not rinsing you just for
no. This is but it's like it's a good thing.
But it's a
like,
huge thing.
That's
a
like
big
a good
accomplishment.
experience to talk about, and it's
I've definitely learned so much from being on those shoots with him and stuff, because obviously he came here before he got big.
Yeah,
and
I don't think people believe me when I tell them that he came here and that I saw him.
Yeah,
I regret never speaking to him. But
fair enough. Yeah,
he seemed very quiet to us.
Yeah, I mean, I never spoke to him when he was here, But I just knew some people he knew, and that's how they were able to invite me to these shoots and stuff. And I got to actually meet him there and take some photos for him, do some behind the scenes videos. It was been really fun, and I probably learnt the most doing them shoots than anything really, I think. But yeah, it's been really fun.
And you met Finn Fox? Was it Finn Foxall?
Yeah, I met him at a show
in Worthing.
When Worthing, at the Factory Live.
I know, I couldn't come. I was gonna go. I actually messaged him to ask him to get on the podcast. He had it.
Oh.
Finn Foxall?
Who's what? Finn or Finn?
Finn
Foxall. That's quite a sick name.
It's a cool name. He's like
an
a
artist?
rapper, isn't he? He's an
okay.
artist,
yeah.
Damn.
You might know him. He's not huge, but he's quite big, especially like in this area. I don't know. Did he grow up in?
I'm not sure where he's from. I only met him there really.
Yeah.
So, did you grow up in Worthing? Have you lived in Worthing your whole life?
Yeah, I haven't moved once. Yeah.
Damn. So, what did you used to do photography? What was like when you were young?
Yeah.
Was it music or photography that was like first?
Music for sure.
Okay.
Music. I feel music has been a part of my life, like the whole thing. Like since I was young, my dad introducing me to all these different bands and all types of music, from like rock, jazz, classical here and there, especially like the Beatles and stuff, like all the influential, huge like bands and artists that have like inspired so much of this music now. And yeah, that pretty much got me into making music as well. I used to play drums and stuff, and I used to love like just everything about music. I used to love, and I still love it now. And I love what's the word?
I have no idea.
I'm trying to think of the word there. Like including my photography with my music.
Yeah, really. Which is exactly I class you as a music photographer.
Yeah,
and I think it's really, because I think that would be like a sick job growing up. Just get to like go to gigs, meet people, and just take photos. Like
it's just and I love the whole idea of just mixing media and like different creative outputs together.
Because that's essentially what we're doing here.
Yeah,
it's just
I think it's so cool having to like, because photography is uber creative, isn't it? And videography, and so is music. So having those two things under your belt is really nice.
Yeah.
It I'm kind of jealous in a way.
Oh, no,
yeah, same.
It sounds sick.
So I'm shocking at photography.
Are you?
I can't even set up this camera here. Like,
yeah, me and Sonny have struggled a bit with the videography so far on the podcast, but we're learning.
Yeah, we're getting there.
It's all good. Yeah, you'll gradually get along with it. Whereas as soon as you start making more episodes, you'll just like understand where should I put the camera? Where should I put this?
I think it would help if we had a camera.
Like an actual camera.
Any camera works, I feel.
Yeah.
Even if it's your phone.
Going
do anything.
As we're talking about the podcast, though, I just quickly wanted to say to the listeners that we have recently changed distributors.
Oh yeah, I mean that means like nothing to them.
No, but
it's a big
it kind
thing
of
for
does
us.
also, because it means that we don't have any of our 5-star ratings that we had earlier.
Oh yeah,
and I believe we had like 85-star ratings, which I was really happy with.
We had no under 5-star.
Yeah, no, but now we don't. because obviously it's like having a fresh account.
Yeah.
So if any of you listening, well, if you're listening, I'm assuming you like the podcast, so please just give it a 5-star rating. Even if you have before, it won't be there anymore. So please do it again, just because.
Also, if you've noticed, all of the episodes came out on the same day. Now they all say
they all say the same. But they also all have the same nice continuity between their thumbnails and.
Mm-hmm. And we've saved a lot of money by
now we're saving money.
Well, we will in future. Anyway.
Yeah. But anyway, from that quick tangent, I'm going to go straight into recommendation of the week.
Really? Okay.
I don't even care. So, recommendation of the week, please, up here, and roll the intro right now.
Recommendation of the week.
Thank you very much. Right. It's always a kind of on-the-spot thing, but if you've been listening to any artists recently, any specific songs, any albums that you'd like to recommend, feel free to check Spotify or anything, even though your phone's over there. But yeah.
I've got several, so
I don't
know how I'm going to be able to decide.
Last time we had like 8, so it's all good.
I got one that is a band that I've sort of started to like, called Sports Team. I think they're called.
Oh, Sports Team is
Yeah.
sick.
I've
I
never heard of
listen-
Sports Team. Who's a Sports Team?
I think they're like from like they're really British.
Right.
Yeah,
Really?
I listened to
I mean, yeah.
I listened to one of their new songs. I think it's called
I don't know.
Entertainment. I think.
Mm.
Oh, Entertainment. I think, and I loved it. I loved
Yeah.
the video as well, and because I think, yeah, once when I met this guy on a shoot with Ardee, I think he did the video for them, and it was unbelievable. I was like, oh, this is fucking sick because it's. Oh, can I swear on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Swear fucking shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Cool.
balls.
Perfect. Because I will now.
Yeah. No, you're allowed to say whatever you want,
Ah, sweet.
unless it's horribly racist or
yeah.
rude or anything. We don't accept that. But
Good.
Giles isn't that kind of person, guys. So
Yeah.
okay.
They're not that kind of
But yeah, Sports Team then.
Yeah, I just thought they were brilliant, and I've been listening to them.
Who was
So-
the photographer you met? Who filmed
His name's Charles, I think his name is.
Is he
Yes,
the one you told
Charles.
me about that was doing the work for the model? Like your dream photographer? Oh no, you said you
No.
haven't met him or her.
Oh, yeah, I've met her. She directed
Oh, have you?
Flowers.
Really?
Yeah,
Flowers?
I saw her there by the
What's
Ardee
Flowers?
track.
Oh, Flowers. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
You did a little flowers.
with names.
gesture.
I'm not. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
fair.
Flowers.
With names, I'm not super familiar. But yeah, so Sports Team is
Yeah,
one
go on, that's one.
recommendation.
Yeah.
Who else have you got?
I've been really into the London underground scene at the moment. I've been listening to a lot of Eriton and a lot of. What's an artist I can recommend? Let's think.
It's always
Probably
hard.
Nux.
Okay,
I
yeah.
love
you've
Nux.
mentioned Nux a lot. to
Yeah.
me. I like Nux.
I love the way he produces his songs. They're so beautifully created,
Mm.
but not like all these other songs where it's just like a 9-bar. What's it? 9-bar loop. It
Yeah.
just carries on. I'm like,
They're a lot
this-
more melodic. There's like in Home, there's like a little saxophone solo, isn't there?
yeah, I love it. That I think his name's Venna. The guy who does it is a saxophonist.
Is it?
He's unbelievable, and I like him as well. That's another recommendation.
There you
And
go.
he makes a lot of instrumentals. They're
We'll
really
put them
nice.
all up on the screen
Yeah.
as they're said.
And I can't really think of any others. Really, I don't know.
That's fine. It's already
too
more than
sure.
most people. Most people just one artist, one album.
Yeah,
So
you're getting
already,
greedy here.
You've already won.
I haven't,
Well,
I haven't
your
mentioned an
second
album.
Yeah. Do you
I
have
don't
an
know, I don't
album?
know. Album.
Albums hard in this day and age. I don't really
Yeah.
listen to that many albums. I should. I really should, but
It's a
I
good
don't.
habit.
Yeah, all the albums are not like new. That I like. I don't really listen to.
Oh, it doesn't have to
Albums.
be new.
Yeah, it
It's
can be
not-
anything.
It can be anything.
If I had to recommend an album, I haven't. If anyone hasn't heard it, I'm pretty sure most people have. Though it's probably Igor by Tyler Creator.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because that
of course.
changed my life. I'm
It's-
pretty sure.
yeah,
that
it's
album.
Of
insane.
course, it's going to be
Um,
playing in the background right now.
Is it?
Yeah, we can do that now.
We
just
can,
a quick,
we can do
just
that
a
for 15 seconds.
just a
now.
quick-
Oh, yeah, good.
quick second of Igor.
Yeah, that's probably my recommended album because
Yeah, yeah, it's
I love
a
it.
fucking insane album.
It's-
I've
It is
heard,
a really good
incredible.
album.
I've heard
yeah.
a lot of people say that different, like Bimboy Bill we had on before. He said that Flower Boy changed his life by Tyler
Yeah.
Creator. I've heard other people say that other Tyler albums have changed their life. Like,
Well, Tyler
is
Creator as
in-
well is some of our listeners one of the most listened to artists. You know, on RSS,
really,
you could check what the podcast listeners have been listening to.
really.
So like
So you guys like Tyler Creator?
it was like Tyler Creator, Beatles, Dave, and a couple others. You could see their
Damn.
top 5.
Interesting. Well,
Yeah. Although I guess Tyler Creator is quite a popular amongst our age. It doesn't really surprise
Yeah.
me,
but Igor is fucking insane.
unbelievable.
it's really
It's
good, yeah.
so
I
good,
loved it.
so good. What have you heard his new album? Call Me If You Get Lost.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I at the start I liked it, but I didn't. It took me a while to get into it.
Yeah,
Like I only liked a few of the songs, and I didn't really. I listened to them through some of them, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
I was like, I didn't really feel anything from that. And then I listened to it again about when did it come out? Like a year.
came
or so?
out like in like June or July of last year.
Yeah, I listened to it like a month or two ago,
Mm.
and now I love it as well. Like I'm
Sometimes-
like, oh,
That,
it takes a-
interestingly, that's what I've heard everyone else say as well. It's
yeah,
Because like first, yeah, I'm still not sure about it still, but
Go
most
back to
people like it and going back to it, don't like it and then going back to it, enjoy it a lot more.
I'm the same. I'm not that sure, but there are a couple of songs in there that, but like I'm not that sure about it. But a lot of the time with music, I can tell that I would like something. Like I can tell that it's really good.
Yeah.
But I don't really like it, and then I will go back to it, and it's really good.
I see. Yeah,
So,
it is.
You
Yeah.
do a lot of sorry.
Sorry, no, I was just sometimes I say yeah to like fill my mind thinking.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So I just like fill the space while I'm thinking about stuff.
Mm.
But anyway, Sonny, you speak. Go on.
So you do a lot of photography at gigs, right?
Yeah, I do.
Which I think is sick. Like I want to start going to more gigs and stuff, especially when I'm 18 and I won't get my ID taken at a gig.
Yeah, fuck
Like
that.
last time I went to a gig,
Swat.
that fucking bounce.
Yeah.
Got 50 quid for the ID. Anyway,
Yeah, speak.
what's the craziest thing you've seen at a gig?
Oh,
It's quite a random question.
I'm
but,
going to make it into 2 questions. What's the craziest thing
double
what's
up.
the craziest thing you've seen at a gig? And also, what is the like most interesting or crazy thing you've taken a picture of?
Yes.
Those are 2
Those are
questions.
okay. This is a weird one because I have like 2 answers almost. I have one for definite, but
Yeah.
it also integrates with your question because it's the same gig and it's the
Whoa.
same thing. So
Okay.
it wasn't crazy really, but like it was a show, like a little tiny show, literally only about how many people were there? Like 40 people,
Mm.
and it was this band. I've known them, some of the members since school. So I was like, okay, I'll come take some pictures for you because I need to get more portfolio.
Are they
And
the ones in the room the other day?
No, it was a different one. I think it was
Sorry,
quite a while ago. Yeah.
For the
Shut
listeners,
up,
that's the
Sonny.
most
Shut up,
boring
mate.
thing. Are they the ones
The
like in
story
the
is
room the
being
other day?
told.
That
The story is being told.
Carry on, carry on.
Let it unfold.
Yeah, that's a different band. But this one, yeah, I just knew him from school, some of them, and they come into my pub here and there.
yeah.
And
Yeah, Giles owns a pub, by the way.
I don't know the pub. I was
I was going to say, your pub.
Imagine
The
no,
fuck?
just the pub I work at.
Okay, yeah,
It's quite close to where they performed. But
Okay.
I went to one of their shows to take some pictures at, and it was a good show. I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed the act before. I knew
Yeah.
them as well somehow. And there was just like a little group of people who must have been my age or a bit younger, and they were just going crazy, moshing, just them, which is fair enough,
Yeah.
enjoying
Yeah,
the show. But like, it was still quite interesting to see because there's just there was some like middle-aged people around them and stuff, and they were just going mental. I loved it personally. I was like, this is sick.
Yeah.
I took one picture of it. I think I sent it to one of yours.
You sent it to Ziggy.
Ziggy, didn't I? Yeah.
Ralph, you sent it to Ralph.
Ralph. Bleep
Yeah.
out the first name. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. But I sent it to them, and I think that's probably the craziest photo I've gotten. I'd say,
No, it's a really good photo.
but I'm trying to think of what I've
Do you think
seen.
we're able
that
to put it
can't-
on the screen? What if one of us has it? We could flash it up.
Yeah, you probably.
Yeah, Ralph's got
maybe.
it.
Right,
I'll
it's
put
right there.
It's right there.
That's right there.
One-
It's a
one
sick
of them is
photo.
there.
With the
Yeah.
poster as well.
With the poster.
We're putting
Oh.
it on the poster. I don't know if I've shown you the poster.
I haven't seen it. No.
It's
Poster
so
for
basically
what, Sonny?
music
The poster for
Malarkey.
what?
Oh, shall I just
Yeah, yeah. Drum roll
we
right
can
now.
talk about it, right? So music Malarkey have set up a gig 27th of May,
Hosted. Yeah.
hosted by
Music
us.
Malarkey, we're hosting a gig.
Credit to Ralph because most of it was him.
Yeah, but
But,
this is what Ralph. Oh, wiggle the screen, please. Ralph. Ralph.
And we used
Ralph does
Giles
the admin.
his photo.
Yeah, for
for
the
the
poster. So when you see the
poster. Yeah, it's
poster
really good.
everywhere around Brighton.
That's interesting that
Giles'
that's your
photo.
favourite photo. Not necessarily your favourite.
No, but a crazy.
It's like my craziest.
Most
photo, I
crazy.
think.
Yeah.
That's a good question as well. Then, what is your favourite photo?
My favourite photo.
It's a really hard
It's such a
question.
vague. I was to say, what's your favourite song? But
No, not favourite photo, but favourite photo you've taken, or one
Yeah.
of them. It's a tough one.
Yeah,
obviously,
it is.
Yeah.
I've got all of them flashing in my head. I'm like, those are the ones I like.
yeah,
Probably this photo, if I put it up, if you want to put it up.
yeah.
'cause
Send it,
otherwise-
whack it.
Yeah, I took out the flowers shoot with Ardee, and it's just a straight-on shot of him in front of the flowers.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. One.
And it's probably my favourite shot because it's just like the most neatest photo I've taken. I think it's just
Yeah,
full
yeah.
body, full perfect, good lighting as well. I was blessed with the lighting, and that's probably one of my favourites. I think, but I can't really think of any. I've got loads of others, but I don't. It'll go on forever.
We'll
If I-
flash,
No,
we'll
it's very-
flash
it's
a
very
few of them
clean.
up.
Flash-
We'll
I'll
flash-
flash a few, but I'll send them.
we'll get them up. They'll
These
be
are my
popping up.
favourites.
You know,
Mostly
Yeah.
music
They'll
related.
just be like all over the place,
Yeah.
like bouncing like bap, bap, bap. Giles' photos
All over
everywhere.
you know the DVD thing that like bounces over.
Yeah.
That's one of like this
Yeah, yeah.
photo of Ardee's. Beep, boop, beep, bouncing around.
Hopefully, it gets the corner.
Hopefully
right
it hits
on
the corner. Yeah.
But
God,
that's-
That's a good question. I'm happy we asked that question.
that is actually.
Sonny, do you have any that can beat that
I probably don't have any that can beat that.
in your question book?
I haven't really written that much today, but I have just got one off the top of my head by looking at your water. This is
What?
completely off topic, but
Okay.
it made me think. Right, is there a difference between? Oh God, this is gonna be one of those questions that I regret saying after you bollock me for saying it. But is there a difference between different brands of bottled water?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
It's where they source
Yeah.
their water.
it's
from.
where they okay.
Yeah.
It's where they source the water. But what's the difference? Can you taste it? Is it really worth paying more for one bottle than for another bottle?
I've got my bottle of water. I might should do a taste test. See
You've
how
got the
this
Highland water. We need.
Yeah, but you've
We need
both got the
another brand.
Highland.
Oh, we both
Sonny,
got
what
it.
have you got in the Chili's bottle?
Oh, that's just tap water.
Okay. Let's try it. Let's
It's-
tap water versus
Oh,
Highland
it's out.
water.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well,
You can have a sip. There might be a bit in there.
Review your Highland water.
This is going to be shit though. This chili bottle tastes like a swamp anyway because I never clean it.
Lovely.
right. Tastes good. To be
Right.
fair, I've had better water.
Okay, why?
Yes. There's
What's better about
water.
it?
Well, let me just think again.
Yeah, that just tastes like a dirty chili's bottle.
This, I would
Some
say,
lukewarm tap
is
water.
slightly more metallic tasting than I would like.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. Because you know what metal tastes like. It has a taste,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Yeah. This is more metallic than I would like.
Where does it come from?
Scotland,
Does it?
hence Highland.
Right.
Naturally from Scotland's Ochil or Ochil hills.
You're butchering that. Can you do a
Yeah,
Scottish
I don't know
accent? Naturally from
Scotland, Highland Spring. Naturally from Scotland's Ochil hills.
That's not bad. That's not bad. It's better than I could
Naturally
do,
was a
so.
hard word to
I
say
was-
though. Naturally.
Naturally.
Yeah, go on, give us a go. On.
Nah.
Give us a try. You have to read some ingredients. That'll be really hard.
We've got our Scottish Highland Spring, still spring water, naturally from Scotland's Oakhill Hills.
I mean, you got the
Gee.
naturally better than Jack.
From
Yeah.
the majestic landscape of Scotland's Oakhill Hills, every drop of Highland Spring is lovely drawn from organic land. I can't do it really well.
That's pretty good fucking
I
good.
don't
not
think it
even
is
bad,
though.
yeah.
I feel
That's
like if
this week's-
someone from Scotland heard this, I'd be a.
Oh yeah,
That's this
you'd get
episode's
beaten
clip.
up. You would be banged. But
Yeah.
This episode,
that's my
this
best
week's
guess.
guest doing a Scottish accent. Well, that was.
I hope I sold it.
I think you did. Yeah, Highland
Prices
Springs
to-
prices just for
Yeah,
yeah.
skyrocketed.
Yeah.
imagine.
What's your
We are
go-to
sponsored
water?
by.
then?
Go to water.
Yeah, is your go-to water? bottle?
Oh.
The truth is, I drink a lot of water. I've got this bottle I've had for like 3 years. As you can see, it's
Mm.
dented and like tastes a bit of a swamp. And I just bring it everywhere and just always refill it. I drink loads of water.
So
if I-
tap water is your water.
So tap water. But if I don't have it, I'll just buy the cheapest one I can get just to get water. You know, just the cheapest one from the shop. I
Fair
don't
enough.
tend to buy water. What about you two?
I'm when it's like a meal deal, it's always Buxton for me.
Really?
I don't know why. It's
You get
always the
water in a meal deal?
if I ever
Or
if
you
I ever
get
fancy
water.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
If I like, if I'm like,
Got
do
some
I
salty
wanna
meal deal.
do I want a fizzy drink or should I just get a water? I just get a Buxton. 'Cause it's the first one I see. I'm like,
Yeah.
that'll do.
Okay.
Um,
that brings me to what is your meal deal? Like your like ideal meal deal and what shop?
Tesco.
Okay.
It's got to be Tesco.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even though they've put the price up, which is
Yeah. Have
they?
devastating. Yeah, £3.50.
Yeah.
I thought
It's
it was always
£3.
£3.50.
Yeah. Oh no, £3 on club card.
Ah.
And then £3.50.
Trying to get more people to use their club cards
I
here.
know. I don't have one, unfortunately.
I want to get a club card.
That'd be
Yeah.
good.
But I usually get if it's sandwich. Well, there's sandwich wraps of them. It's like the pots, like the pasta.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like pasta, I get the chicken pasta.
Mm.
And then wraps, I get the chicken Caesar wrap.
Is it chicken and tomato or?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think those
Okay.
the pasta pots from meal deals are grim. to be
I like
honest.
that. I normally get cheese and tomato pasta.
Do you?
I don't
no,
like
I
that
don't
one.
I've
I've
never
had
had the
pasta.
chicken one.
Oh, it's so good. I love it.
Is it?
I have it sometimes, but like, it can be quite. It's like, you might get the odd dodgy one where it's just kind of like.
Yeah, sometimes you get the
Good.
shit meal deal food. Like,
Yeah.
Sometimes
It's a
the
lot.
wrap has like a good half and a bad half. Sometimes the sandwiches are just either good or bad.
Yeah.
But
I think the sandwiches can be very dry a lot of the time. I'm going to tell you where the best meal deal comes from, right?
What,
I'm
is
going
this a
to
fact?
blow your mind.
Is
This
this
is
a
a fact.
fact?
This is a fact. I heard it from which means it is
okay,
a fact.
big up.
We might have to
wherever you
bleep
are right
his
now.
name.
Yeah, just bleeped it. I just bleeped it right there.
But basically, Boots meal
Fuck
deal.
off.
Boots meal deals. I'm telling you, right?
See, I've heard things about this place.
No way.
I don't know if it's been mixed reviews, but
I've
I've
heard
heard
rumours.
like it's like an underground almost. Like it's like
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah.
coming
underground
on the
meal
scene.
deal.
No, it is the underground meal deal. It's a bit more expensive. I think it's like £4.
What?
No,
Ooh,
that's not
that's
really
a
But
big
you get
put
like
off.
yogurt pots with granola. You get some nice sandwiches, always on point. Never.
You can get the granola at Tesco though.
Maybe I've
Pretty
just got it
sure.
in my head that it's really good because this
It's
one
just-
guy, Josh,
You know
used to always rave about it. and
You
we
guys
used to always
talk
get
about
it.
something quickly while I search up what the UK's top-rated meal deal location.
I guarantee it won't be
It's gotta
Boots.
be
Boots
Tesco.
is underground. It's got to be
100%.
Tesco.
It won't be Boots. No,
It's gotta be
The
Tesco.
thing, thing about Boots that kind of creeps me out with their food. Like I don't want to go to the Boots to get food where they've the majority got like feet cream and that. Like,
Yeah,
I just
literally,
don't feel
yeah.
comfortable. I feel like I'm eating around like weird things. Like I'm like, what's going on? I don't know how fresh this is almost.
This mayo tastes a bit sour.
Might be that deodorant from around the corner. I don't know.
Yeah.
On the other aisle.
We've got
No, that's understandable. Go on,
Whoa.
what's the, this is. I mean, this is so off topic. This
Boots is
music
the second
market.
thing that comes up. We've got.
What?
Is it?
So I searched, wait, no. It's not saying it's this. Oh, Sonny dropped his drink.
Yeah, my
It's
ring's
not
a bit
saying it's
big
the
for me.
second best meal deal. So
Right.
I've searched what is the UK best meal deal. We've got meal deals. Which UK shops are the best value? That's not what we're looking for. But here, an article from the Mirror.
Mm. Definitely trustworthy.
Yeah, it
Give it
says.
a go.
So it's talking about. So Boots comes up, and I never thought about
I'm
Boots.
telling you,
I'm looking at the Boots sandwich right now, everyone. Can I, Jack
Boots
in the
sandwich
future,
is
put
delicious.
a picture of this. Put this image on up here so everyone can see. That sandwich, I haven't seen this delicious brand before.
Yeah, you get it at Boots. That's,
Have you, Giles? No, not gonna lie. That's a dead meal deal.
I think you get
It
it, at
looks so
Bunnings.
Peanut
dead.
butter bar, coconut water, and
What's that?
chicken and bacon. Wait, chicken and bacon, chicken salad, chicken and stuffing.
I mean, that
sandwich.
actually sounds like
Triple
my dream
chicken.
meal.
Yeah,
to
what
be
the
honest.
fuck? That's
Either,
3 sandwiches in one.
either the coconut.
Oh, it is. It's 3
That's actually
different
quite sick.
sandwiches.
I kind of rate that.
That's sick.
There you go. I'm telling you,
That's
Boots.
quite cool.
Boots meal deal.
If
Boots
Tesco
meal
did that,
deal.
maybe up their game
Boots
a bit.
meal
Maybe
deal.
do
Boots
a
meal
combo.
deal is £3.39 or
Okay, I didn't know that.
£3.99.
Yeah, $3.99. I got it for. Why
Well,
does it change? What if you're in like up north? It's
some
cheaper.
items are more expensive. Like if they
They
make the
judge
deal
you
more
from your-
expensive.
Oh, that's a bit of.
They're just like you look
As
like
the
you
meal
need to spend
deal's
more money.
£4.
As
Oh,
the,
no, say
and it's and
£4.
all it's showing is sushi. So
Get sushi, and
yeah,
There you go. Point proven.
yeah. For your beverage, you can have sushi. For your snack, you can have sushi, and for the main, you can have sushi. I not gonna lie, I normally get Sainsbury's because it's nearest my college,
Yeah,
but I think
Bro,
I'd have to agree with
Boots is
Giles on
not far
Tesco's being the
from-
best.
really.
Sainsbury's
Boots
I
is
hate.
far.
I can't stand Sainsbury's.
It's not that far.
Really?
From you,
Well,
can't-
as a company or
Oh no, just as the meal deal.
oh, okay,
I can't really stand any of them as companies. but
Co-op's
yeah.
really good actually. This is chicken.
I've had one there.
Co-op's really good.
Mm.
Actually, you're right.
Yeah, there it is. Tesco.
That's a
Yeah.
dead choice there.
Yeah,
That
it
is a bad choice. Crazy.
Big
Why
up
is it all
Tesco.
coconut water? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I
it's
do
weird
really like
examples.
coconut water. To be honest, it's very like. It feels like it's more refreshing than water, but it's probably less.
Yeah. Well,
I don't like the taste of it much, but it's just very refreshing.
also actually from the. I hope you all enjoyed the bonus episode whenever that comes out. If it's not out, then look forward to it. But a question in the bonus episode, which is quite random, but I want to get your point of view on it.
This
Basically,
music Malarkey has gone so off topic, but it's
That's
all right.
fine.
It's
We
good.
were talking
It's
about. So basically, Sonny was talking about the album "Liquid Swords" by the Jizzer from Wu
good. I think it's just Jizza. I don't think it's the. But
Oh, but
Either way
anyway,
is-
I
it's
thought
not
he
the
said
best.
liquid sauce, and this basically led on to Ziggy saying,
No, I
"Well,
remember.
all sauce is liquid, okay?" And I said, "Well, what if it's like what if you're using ketchup and a bit of ketchup goes on the side, and it dries? It's still Sonny said that it wasn't sauce anymore. It's still sauce, isn't it? Would you say?
It's still technically it's still from a sauce.
But it's not
It's
a liquid.
from a
It's not
sauce.
liquid. It's
Is it? So there's a dried piece of ketchup on the side of the
you
kitchen.
can say that about
Is it still sauce?
I don't think it is, because that's like dried milk is just cheese, no?
if you leave Coke for long
It's
enough.
different.
Coke.
Coca-Cola. If you leave it, it can mold and that it can get
Yeah.
it can go solid pretty much. But it's
Yeah.
still Coke.
Exact. Yeah. But it's not liquid Coke.
It's just not it's just
Solid.
solid. Yeah.
Well, that's the verdict.
I've had that from a past experience in my work.
Solid.
I
Oh.
won't say about what.
Solid Coke.
There was a Coke glass with Coke in it left in the staff room
Oh my word.
behind the mirror.
Oh, at least it's not like the tap.
Yeah, I still work there, so I don't know if I should really say this.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, can you say the company name so I can bleep it? Because it makes it sound more interesting. Or even
it's a
if
chain.
Oh, okay.
So-
Oh, it's a chain. Okay.
Very, to be fair, it was very good meal that I had there. I
Okay,
didn't
if
actually
it's
eat
a-
anything,
if
but
it's
the
a
meals
chain,
looked very
don't say the
good.
name and don't say
And free Guinness.
What?
Banging.
Yeah, you were there.
Free Guinness.
Jake got a free Guinness, no?
What, included in the meal?
Included with the meal.
yeah,
He
yeah.
got some like fat burger,
Oh my God, I
chips,
forgot.
and
Just
a free
don't say the
Guinness for
negative
like
thing and we can
£7.
just-
Yeah, I love it. I love
But
it.
their
Yeah.
cultural shit.
It's great.
It's
so
amazing.
good.
Don't-
I
please
love
go.
This pub.
Spend your money there.
This pub that we can't say.
Yeah, but there
But-
was a Coke glass that was left there with Coke in it that was left for ages.
And it went.
How long would
Might
it
be a
take
mould.
to go like that?
I don't even know. I don't even know how
I
long
don't
it was
know.
there really.
I've seen a cup of tea
Months.
left for like 3 weeks, and it had like a layer of mold on top.
It can happen. I don't think that takes that long really. It can depends.
Mold
what it is.
Malarkey.
Moldy
That's the
Malarkey.
new segment.
Moldy
Mold
Malarkey rolls
Malarkey.
off the tongue more than
Mold
music
Malarkey. Music Malarkey.
Moldy Malarkey. No, moldy.
Moldy Malarkey. Moldy Malarkey.
Anyway,
Anyway, yeah. So we've done recommendation of the week.
I've
which
got a
is sad
question.
because I love recommendation of the week, and I would do it a million times if I could, but we can't.
I'd go
Sonny.
on forever if I kept saying how many
Yeah.
music.
I've got
Different
another one
songs.
actually.
You mind going back?
Yeah, go on, Sonny. What is it?
so this
What
is
you got?
going to sound, I mean, it's a bit of a tangent, but it's a question as well. We've been talking a lot lately about analog versus digital when it comes to music. So, like records over Spotify and stuff. How does that correlate with photography?
It
Ooh,
Do you
correlates
think
pretty
it's
well.
a bad thing having phone cameras and stuff, or just easy access, or no? Like, go on. How's
Yeah,
that
and you
I-
prefer film or digital? And
Yeah, I'm slowly getting more into film
Mm.
than digital, and I feel like some people can agree with film over digital with because the industry's changing so much, like it is with music. Like you want to sort
Yeah,
of
of
slow
course.
down, go back to the more processing stage, like in music with vinyl records and having to, you couldn't just access it on your phone. You have to wait for certain things like the vinyl or like the radio and stuff
yeah,
and
yeah.
and tape, things like that.
Yeah.
Same with photography. You have to. It's a process with film because
Mm.
you can't just take a picture and let's just have a look because you got
Yeah,
you got to go develop it and print it and whatever you want to do with it.
Mm.
With photography, with DSLRs and stuff, you can just take your picture, put it on your computer straight away or your phone,
Yeah.
and I think it correlates quite well. They sort of pair in that sort of area. Like they can. Some people prefer to go back to what it was with film or
And what do you
with
think
vinyl records.
Better. Pros and cons of
Personally,
that.
I like digital for its quickness and stuff, and I can I can put it onto my laptop, edit it and stuff, and you get more range with dynamic range and stuff, and your colours and that, and you can change more about it. And then with film, I prefer more because it feels more raw, it feels proper, and I
Yeah.
feel
And
like
you
I
kind of have to-
feel more accomplished when I take a picture.
You have build up the excitement while you wait for the film.
I'm going to put the time on the screen.
Excuse me.
I prefer the look of film photography.
Same.
Yeah, I
and
do.
I prefer the look
love
of a vinyl record. to just looking at like a song on Spotify, and there's something nice about holding it. And
Yeah,
just
exactly.
having it. It feels
It's
more
such
real.
rewarding.
having it in a physical form is really nice.
But
whether
then
it's
again,
a photo or not.
It's the same with so for the photographer, it's probably better to not have cameras so easily accessible on your phone. It's the same way as DJ would rather not everyone had Spotify and Shazam, you know. Whereas for the listener and for the average person who has a phone, it's better. Whereas for the photographer or for the DJ, it's worse. I kind of
I just
waffled
zoned
that.
out. I didn't even know what you said.
I mean, I sort of get what you mean.
So like, if I'm a DJ, I don't want everyone to be able to just Shazam my songs. I want to play it on vinyl and no one else can have it, and then they're going to be more likely to come back and hear me play it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they're
So now
like,
they
oh,
can just,
Sonny
like-
has good music.
Nice.
Exactly.
But
And
now
now
it's
they
just
just
like,
and
oh,
now
it's so
and then
cool.
everyone will have it after.
But the thing-
whereas it's the same with photography, you're the only cameraman. No one else can take that away from you.
Yeah, but but that will
no one
never
has
change
phones.
because it's not like you have a joint. It's not like you have a joint camera. It's not like your camera is linked to mine and the photo you take I have.
Yeah,
That's
that
different.
is a very good
'cause,
point.
like,
Yeah,
I can't just there's not like a form of Shazam. Well, I know I can just take a picture of Giles's picture, but you've always been able to do that since one camera existed. There's always
yeah.
But I think it's different because you haven't always been able to Shazam a song, but you've always been able to duplicate pictures. But you can duplicate songs. It's
not
kind
the
of
same,
different.
It's not the same
Yeah,
value. It's
no.
like NFTs. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How people like, oh, I could just screenshot it. And
Can you? With an
No,
Well,
like
you can,
NFT,
but that's not the NFT.
It's not the NFT. Like, I don't personally understand it enough yet,
No.
but I've just seen on like Instagram and like TikTok. But like, oh, I've got this NFT of like an avatar thing.
Yeah.
I guess for like profile pictures, but I've bought it. It's mine.
Did you?
But
No, this is
Like-
example, Sonny. It's example.
the people who
Right,
do
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and then like people can be like, oh, I can just screenshot it and it's mine. But then again,
Yeah.
it's not. I guess it's
It's
not
not
the same.
actually
But that's
there.
the
Not
thing.
actually
The
there.
thing,
It's like
yeah, because
they've
the
pirated
NFT
it.
is like has its own. It's like it's on the blockchain. That's
Yeah.
what it is, isn't it?
I
Right.
don't. I haven't done any research on it
Neither.
personally.
Neither.
Well, it's
but
the
I've
same
been
as
told a few
pirating
things.
music, isn't it? Like,
No,
you can pirate it.
it is different.
No.
You can crack it, but you've not got the original artist name and stuff on there. I've completely lost my trail of thought.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I get where you were. I get where you were going. I think it is different with NFTs though, because NFTs have their code is like embedded in this thing that makes it like
Yeah,
It's the same
it's
with the WAV.
non-fungible.
because if music and stuff like you
Or is
could
it?
download a song and I can't just say it's mine.
Yeah.
Like I can download Tyler Creator's new album.
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, this is mine.
It's different. Yeah. 'cause
Just release it like.
it is different. These are all hard, like confusing comparisons. It's hard. It's hard to make comparisons.
I don't know
think.
why we're making comparisons on such random things.
Especially when we have no idea about NFTs.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean, I have no clue.
Yeah,
I've
look,
got
keep
a
your eyes
shot.
out for the Music Malarkey NFT launch. They're getting minted at the moment. It's a 3D logo.
Sending audio clips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Own an audio clip.
Yeah, you
can do that, can you?
NFTs can be like. I'm pretty sure that can be like anything
It
digital.
can literally be anything. I'm
Anything.
pretty sure, almost like I think something about. I heard something about like a film being made and people can a film. There's a film that's already been out for ages,
Mm.
but like the company or the producers who made it, they're making NFTs of clips.
Oh,
and
that's
people
quite
can-
cool.
they can-
Wow.
people can own- I
what,
think
clips
it's
of the film?
clips. Yeah,
What, like
iconic
big
clips.
moments. Yeah.
And
But
they
then-
can own it, and it's like it's. I guess
And
I
they
don't know.
own that clip.
Yeah,
That is cool.
it's pretty
It's
interesting.
like only one person on the clip.
I'm not
Yeah.
100%. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they might release.
That's cool.
You know they do these like 50p coins.
Yeah.
They will do like the rarest one I think is like the Kew Gardens one or something. It doesn't really
Right.
matter what it is, but they'll do like 50 of them. That's it. So they might do that with the clip. Like if
Yeah.
if it's from a Star Wars
Yeah,
film, and
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
like the Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader scene, like where it's like Luke, I'm your father. That they might mint that NFT 10 times, so like only 10 people can have that. It's like that.
Yeah, and
But
then
this,
like
I have an
big
idea.
Star Wars fans will buy it.
I have an idea. Instead of Music Malarkey, no, sorry. Instead of Music News,
Mm.
as we have a photographer on and musician, but
Yeah.
as you say, you want to endeavour the photography, even though it doesn't make any sense. Why not photography news? And this might not be a big
I'm really
news in the
hoping you've
photography
got-
world,
yeah.
but if we're talking about NFTs, Logan Paul
Yeah.
has just done a thing called it's 99 something, and he's been taking Polaroid pictures for I'm not saying it's cool, I'm not saying it's bad, Polaroid pictures for the last 99 days,
Yeah.
and he's chosen, and he's trying to do it apparently from a creative point of view, from an artistic photography point of view, not just
Yeah.
a YouTuber taking pictures. And there's 99 photos from 99 days. He took more than 99 photos, but he's picked them all, and they're NFTs.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? People being
But he's
able
made
to
a
just
fortune from doing that.
yeah, but he's and he now and he's calling it a photography project and stuff. It's I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily bad, but it was interesting because he's taking it really seriously.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't really understand the NFT stuff still, so I'm just okay, it's
Yeah.
happening now.
Yeah,
But I'm sort of what's going on? What is happening with art in general?
it's
Are we just slowly losing
the real
what art
value of
actually
it.
is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And we're just focusing on making this thing into a money thing.
yeah,
And we sort of had it before, a couple of years ago. You sort of you saw these just rappers or something doing it for the money,
yeah,
and
Yeah.
now it's generally becoming a thing. It's almost kind of worrying, but also kind of you kind of saw it happening
yeah.
and it's are people just doing art to make a profit
I think
Yeah.
going back
over
to
passion?
Yeah.
I think going back to the analog and digital thing, even if NFTs do become the new form of art, people still want to paint and draw, because just like people still want to buy vinyl
That's
and
what I
take
was going to
pictures
say.
of
It
film.
will always
It will always come back
It's
around.
always going to exist.
it
It's
will always
gonna-
come back. Yeah, it's the whole good always win. I do believe that the good or the light in the dark, the light and the good will always win in it, everything. Whether it's this situation,
Yeah.
and you're seeing that NFTs are bad, or they're not bad right now. But
There are
they
good
could,
things and bad
There's a
things.
lot of bad things that can come out of
Yeah.
it and stuff.
Yeah.
But all this stuff, the true form will always exist and will always, because even if there's one Italian man that's in his shed that spends hours developing pictures and
Yeah.
doing all this stuff for years and years until people notice him in 50 years time and they're oh, and then it comes back, or it always kind of stays there. I think it will always exist.
Yeah.
So I
think
never
you're
really
probably right.
I never really get worried
Yeah.
about this stuff going.
Also
but
with
it's-
art, sorry, Jack, but with art, there's so many different forms of art: sculpture, graphic design,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Obviously, there's painting and drawing and stuff and sketching, but there's stained
Fashion as
glass, fashion.
yeah.
Mm.
So
Yeah, glass
I think
blowing.
this is just another
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah, to be fair, actually, that's a nice way of looking at it. NFTs being a different form of it, but
Yeah.
I don't think it because it has this massive focus on money. That is kind of
But
what
so does-
drives
so does
NFTs.
music. Yeah.
It's
So
the same.
don't-
Sort of because I said, I'm not kind of worried, but not kind of, but I'm not actually, but it's the same with what people used to think with the internet. When the
yeah.
internet came around, we're what's going to happen now? Are we all just going to turn into robots or something?
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
we
yeah.
going to be just people
Square
just chasing
eyes.
this whole fucking thing where you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
got to set a computer?
Mm.
And the same with the what else, iPhones and stuff.
Yeah,
people
yeah,
must
all
have been
these
what's going
technological
on?
advancements.
So it must
Or
be
even
just another thing.
2000, the year 2000. People
Mm.
thought we were going to die.
Yeah, exactly. It's always going to come around, these NFTs and stuff, and it's going to be a new thing in the next 10 years. It's
Mm.
going to be making money and stuff, and people are going to be what's going to happen now? And it's
Mm.
just going to keep going until eventually
We all die.
something might happen that can really
Pretty much.
ruin it all
Yeah.
in a case, but it's just...
Well, on that note. Yeah, no,
What
that
on
is
that
very
note?
true.
Have you got anything on that note?
On that note, you mentioned that you worked with Ardee in the past, which obviously we know through here.
Yeah.
Who would you say is your biggest artist you've ever worked with? If you don't have an answer, if it is Ardee.
If it's not Ardee, yeah.
It's probably Ardee and
Aitch.
Aitch probably as well.
Can I just say shout out to Ardee?
Yeah, big up. We do actually talk about him a lot.
We talk about Ardee quite a lot, and coming from here,
Yeah,
like
he's been in this
Brighton.
room.
Obviously,
He's
I don't
been
go to
in this
Northbrook,
room.
but coming from Brighton and like showing a lot of love for Brighton, it's cool. It's sick because
it's good.
you don't see that a lot.
No.
Especially in this mainstream.
Yeah.
You don't see that. So
he's sticking to his roots.
big up Ardee.
So, do you have any
really well.
good stories of you and him, or do you?
Like, it's just sort of like I've just sort of done work with him, just with him and his label,
Yeah.
just videoing, photographing.
That's actually.
I've just I've been to his. I went to the Peer Pressure launch party, which was really nice.
Yeah,
really fun.
that's handy.
Met some really good people there. Met that what's her name?
Al Brooks.
Yeah.
See?
It's bad that I
Who's
remember
Al
that.
Brooks? Who's Al
It's just you
Brooks?
talk.
Just
You and Jake
she's
talk
like
about it a
a
lot.
TikTok. I don't
What
know,
the-
TikTok.
She's like model slash
TikTok.
like
Wait,
OnlyFans kind of.
I was about to say is she because I
I don't
like
know.
I'm gonna bleep that though. I'm gonna
Fair
bleep that
enough, yeah.
because like if for some reason someone connected to her is listening and that's offensive, I don't want to have it in
Yeah.
there. But oh, you met her?
Yeah.
That's mad because she's famous though. Isn't
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's the one who's
she was actually really nice. She's really nice.
whose photography he wants to get in contact with.
What?
Yeah, I know her friend does shoots with a photographer who really inspired me a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I was like,
so sick.
she was like, oh, let me put my Instagram in your phone. I'm like, okay. Here you go. And then she was like,
Yeah.
oh, you follow Ben McLean? I'm like, yeah. It's like, oh, I've done shoots with him. I'm like, you what? Like, I'm like, that's so cool. I've literally like watched him since I was like getting into photography and stuff. He's pretty much one of my inspirations, and I was like, this is insane. Like, and
Here's my
That's sick.
Yeah.
shout out Ben McGreen.
That is so
he's
cool.
Ben McLean.
Ben
That
McGreen.
is so cool. What? So do Ardee's label like message you, or is it him that messages you? How does it work? Just in that
It's
kind of
been-
business way.
It's been both.
Mm.
Some things have been he's texting me about stuff like, oh, do you want to do this? Do you want to do a video? Do you want to do this? I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, I'd love to.
Mm.
And I've had moments where his labels emailed me about a video, and I've done like I did through them. They got me on the War one with Aitch, and then
That's so sick.
two of
Was
his
that the
songs.
label then?
Yeah, and then the other two songs on his EP, Early Hours and Come and Go music videos.
Mm.
And they got me in on that. I was like, oh, this is awesome. This is really good.
It's really nice of them as well.
Yeah, it's
to, like,
really
keep
nice.
you on
Yeah.
When they could just
as a
hire,
young
like,
young photographer,
I
videographer.
I thought it was really nice of them. And I haven't heard from them since, but I'm
sure
always
you
up
will.
for anything. Really.
Maybe
Yeah,
you did
yeah,
something
for that
wrong.
moment. Now,
Did something
I've had
majorly wrong.
moments where I've been like, do they not like me anymore? Like,
Really?
have I upset them? And I'm like, because I just think I overthink so much. It's unbelievable.
yeah.
It must be hard not. It's hard not to, especially like I'm not speaking from experience, but it must be hard not to when you're working with like the big league kind of players as well.
I feel like I'm pissing them off. Like,
Yeah,
I'm the same. Even when I just message people who are like have like more than 20k followers, I'm like, okay, they're gonna air me now. Like,
Yeah.
And most of the time they do, which is why
Yeah.
I think that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you never know what can happen though. You just like they can end up being like, yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah.
Come on down. And
That's
you're
why
like,
you just got to try.
oh,
it.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why it's always worth.
Just worth giving it a shot and just seeing what happens, because you never know what can happen.
Giles is
Well,
one of
that's-
the people that's inspired me just to message people, because he just messages people all the time and like they say
Weirdo.
yes sometimes.
Freak.
He just messages people. What the fuck?
Sorry to.
I was about to say
like-
this is a really nice like moral to end the episode on. Like just like just don't
Wholesome.
just always give it a shot.
Literally,
Yeah.
I say that all the time. The worst thing that's going to happen if you message someone
Is they don't
is
reply.
they don't reply,
Yeah.
That's it.
or they make an excuse.
And at the end of the
And
day, it's just one of those,
move
you're
on.
like, cool,
Yeah,
Next-
it's not
next-
personal.
next person. See
Yeah,
what they say.
exactly.
And that's just,
If you message 100 people and only 20 reply to you, that's 20 people more than you had before you messaged those 100 people.
Exactly.
And and if you get that one person that you think, oh, it's not like the biggest person I've ever gotten a message back, they could recommend you to other people who know people.
There you go.
And then just-
there
it
you
can just
go.
It's like
escalate
the
and
roots of a
escalate.
tree. It's
Literally, I did one music video with Ozone
Yeah.
I did their music. I did his music video, and I was just in the studio one day with them. They were recording another thing. I was just hanging out, and his engineer, KRG, I was just taking pictures. I was just like, oh, just get some studio pics. He was like, oh, thanks. And I sent him over. It's like, oh, these are really good. Thank you, mate. I'm like, yeah, that's right. And then he showed Biggs, who I knew anyway from here, who I met once a few times here. And he was like, oh, do you want to come do these, like, the Ardee Jiggy shoot? And I was like, yeah, absolutely.
Actually,
I'll get a train now, pay for it. I don't mind.
Yeah,
Like,
you can't
it's
say
such a
no
good
to that.
opportunity.
yeah, so I was like, and it was like literally the day before, like the night before, actually. I think it was, I don't know what time it was, but I was just like, yep, sure, all right.
Yeah,
Got
and
my bag
that's
ready,
another
charge
thing.
everything
Just
up.
take the opportunity.
Yeah.
Just be a yes man.
I used up like 4 SD cards that day taking pictures. I was just
my
like,
word.
I
Get
just
everything.
wouldn't stop. I had
Yeah,
so
yeah.
many. I took up, it was like literally, how many? 200 gigs.
Oh
of
my
pictures.
word.
And I was
God.
like, okay, I'm not
One.
overboard, but like at the same time, I'm happy I
It's better
took
to
that
go
many.
over than
Mad.
under, isn't it?
Well,
sometimes it's not.
Really?
Yeah, because like with the same with going back to the film and digital part, like sometimes you just want to have that limited amount of pictures you can take. Like film, you can get like 24.
Yeah.
it makes you
36.
think about it more.
You
Yeah, to
take
be
more
fair.
of a look back instead of just
Yeah, because with
flicking through.
you can
Yeah.
And then you just look, you just go past them. Cause it's like, oh, it's just the same
and your
picture.
only thought
And
is
then-
storage, really. But yeah, with
Mm.
film, you have to really. I have the tiny bit of experience. Like I bring my film camera when I go on holiday and stuff to like, and I like to think about it in a
Taking a
from
photo
a
of
like
Butland.
from a
Yeah, I've got
like
this.
frame like how am I going to
How are you
frame
gonna
it and
yeah.
like and also like I just found it interesting. Like I don't know like what all the terms are, like all this like f-stop and ISO kind of
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff on the lenses and everything. It was really interesting getting my first reel of film back and like, oh fuck, like I just got everything wrong. But then the next roll changes settings a bit and it's a bit better and better.
You get gradually goes
so
on.
yeah, I really enjoyed that. But this makes me want to ask the question.
Yes, very quickly because we are actually about to get kicked out.
Okay, well, so
It's been good.
the question
It's
is
good timing though.
the question. We're going to ask the question and then you're going to plug all your shit. So the question is, what is, and it's flashing up here again, what is your music malarkey? And you interpret it however you want to interpret it, but you have to sing the answer.
Pardon?
No, I'm joking. You don't have to sing anything. But
Okay.
basically, just
gonna say.
in 10 words.
Pardon?
Yeah.
I haven't said 10 words
Love
in a
it.
while, but I think 10 words makes it nice and... So in 10 words,
Yeah.
and interpret it doesn't... It can be about photography, whatever it is to you. What is your music malarkey?
I'm trying to
It's okay, we'll
digest the
put
words.
some lift music in here now.
Cool. My music malarkey. See, I'm trying to understand what malarkey means again.
Don't overthink it. You don't
overthink it.
even
I mean-
need to understand what it
Okay.
means.
It kind of you kind of know what it means deep down.
Yeah.
So in 10
You were born
words.
knowing.
Oh, I should know it. Yeah.
In 10 words, yeah.
Okay. Well, I find music to be absolutely fucking amazing and good.
Yeah, that was good. I really like that.
Spot
I
on.
like
10
that.
words. That's
Round
really
I
of
good.
love
applause.
music. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I need to stop doing that today.
That was really good. I like that. Plug
Yeah,
your
well done,
plug
well
your
done, well
stuff.
done.
Where can people
Okay.
find you, and how
Alright.
do they get in contact with you?
Yes.
Instagram,
Giles
it's
Cook.
GC_OnCam. That's my Instagram. TikTok, GC, I think it's _on the cam, 2 E's.
We can put if you get any wrong, we'll get you to send them. We can put them all up here.
And I haven't got a website or anything yet, so but that's where you find me.
Well, there you go. Please,
There you
if
go.
you want any pictures or videos, message this man because
Yes.
they're all brilliant, as
The
you've seen
best
earlier in
photographer.
the episode.
Thank you very
In
much.
southeast England.
But yeah, I don't know about you, Sonny. I hope you agree with me, but I've loved having you on.
It's been a
thank
really
you.
good.
It's been
I've
really
loved
nice.
Good recording.
It's been really
We went a
nice.
bit off topic, but it's good.
And hopefully,
I am very stressed because we're getting evil eyes from the text every time
Okay.
they walk past.
well. Hopefully, you'll see some of Giles's work with our faces on it, at some point soon,
Oh, yeah,
and
exactly.
of course.
and it will be looking fucking brilliant. So
Absolutely.
yeah, thank you, Giles, for coming
That's
on.
all right. I've loved it.
And thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. If you're still listening, I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
If you're watching, I really appreciate it. Give us 5-star ratings on Spotify. We love you. Farewell. Mwah.
Music Malarkey. Music Malarkey. Music Malarkey. Music Malarkey. Music Malarkey. Music Malarkey. Music Malarkey.
Music Malarkey.
Malarkey, you already know that.
Go.